Hey guys, it's almost dark. I was planning on staying overnight, but we got all tangled up with broken bikes over at the deer hunting area. Guy shot a fairly nice buck. But I'm just checking a few traps on the way back. See here, we got the first marten of the year in a mink trap. This is right where where I saw the mink the other day. So we'll get him out of here. Or her, I should say. A little bob-tailed marten, got only half a tail. Anyways, we'll get her out of here and keep going. It's like I said, the sun's already set, and Brett's picking me up out of the other end of the road. Now tomorrow I'm gonna have to go in and drag 2 bikes out of the bush that broke down. So, anyways, all right. Morning, everybody. We got us an absolutely incredible day out here. A little breezy, but that's good. It'll just dry up all the slop faster. So we're at the second trap in. We got a mink trap and a beaver trap here, and I can see the beaver trap is sprung. It looks like a muskrat in it, but just hang on, my phone's going on. Okay, continue on. The good news is Mike and Brett are over on the other road. They were going into, I went and pulled out one of the broken down quad yesterday with the Argo, and so they were going in to get the other one, and they just blew the head gasket out of the one they were riding on. So anyways, let's see what's in this here trap. Looks like it's a muskrat. There's nothing in the mink trap. Oh, that's a nice mink. Cool. I will go get the setters and get that thing out. Right on. That's odd. That's twice now. I've got 2 mink out here, and both of them were in beaver sets, like no more than 20 feet from the mink traps. But I mean, it's just nothing is going to bait right now because there are so many bloody. I see like probably 15 to 20 mice a day when I'm out walking, and when there's that much food, they're not going to go. You know, this bait gets stale pretty quick in this weather, so I just have to keep changing the bait fast and wait for it to turn cold so it'll stay fresh. Anyways, we'll get him out of there and carry on. I got to go drag those guys back out of the bush now. Another trapping day ruined. Hey guys, here we are at, remember the rat pond where we had the extra smart beaver last year? Put this trap in here, and every time I turn this camera on, let's try this again. It is a beaver. And it looks like it could even be one old smart beaver. Look at the size of the tail on it. Alrighty, get this reset just in case, and never know if otters come by or if there's more beavers or something. So, alright. Well, here we're at the next mink set, and here you see the trap sitting here, and lo and behold, there's a bear somewhere, and he stole the box because the bait is in it and he can't get it out. God dang animals. How annoying can they be? I'll look up here a little ways and see if I can find it. I just don't got time to be stopping right now and searching everywhere, so I'll have to way back tomorrow to stop and look around. Hey guys, we're over close to Fish Lake here. We got that bike hauled out. We finally got some action on an actual marten set. Ah, you stinking another little female. But you want to talk about a... This is actually a fisher box, but you want to talk about a catch. I mean, that thing did not last long at all. So we'll get this thing reset and move down the trail. I'm just down over here. I've only got 4 marten sets, 4 marten fisher sets, and a mink set down here, but I'm going to put in a few more mink sets and some beaver sets. That's what I came here for. So it's supposed to turn cold in a week, so I'll try and get a few beavers out of here before that freezes up. Alrighty. Hey guys, I'm just, you see those spruce trees right down there? There's a live house right there. I just put 3 traps on 2 different dams and a mink trap. Then you just come up here, we got this dry pond right here, and then we got Bang, and then this nice trail up here. Sometimes you get a dam like this, there just isn't a lot of trails across it, so I've only got a week, and I'll probably only get 2 checks before it freezes up. So you get a nice trail like this one. I put 2 traps on there. With this set here though, you want to make sure you don't mess up the dam, because if water starts flowing over here, what's going to happen is the beavers are going to come there and they're just going to start pushing mud about 2-3 feet back, and they'll just push it right into here, and you'll end up with a beaver, because they hold the mud against their chest like so. They got it with their front feet and they're holding it here and they're pushing it up, and that's going to spring the trap, and you're going to get either the beaver by the foot or you're going to get a trap full of mud. But there's the house. Good sized feed bed. There's a shitload of beavers in here. So anyways, we're going to try and clean. See, these guys are getting this whole system. Our road goes right along the edge of this whole system, and they're starting to get the water backed up high enough that it's, well, you can see here, it's about 8 feet deep right here. And then I'm right over there is the end of the system. It goes into a little lake where I'm going to next, but I'm right out of beaver traps now, so I didn't bring a whole bunch. I only brought 5 with me because I thought it was going to take me a while to drag that quad out of the bush, but it didn't take too long at all. So anyways, we'll get back. I'm going to set another mink trap just up the way here, and hopefully the bears won't find this one. And I can start putting out more marten sets by next week when deer hunting starts. I think about a week from now it's supposed to start to turn cold. So as long as I shut this camera off the wind, you probably can't hear a thing I'm saying. There guys, well, we're at camp, and got that bike out of there. Got seven more beaver traps, a couple more mink traps. I think I put in any more marten traps. Oh, I just want to say congratulations south of the border guys. Good win in the election last night. Should be interesting. But I think I watched like 30 seconds of Hillary's got her ass kicked speech, and I think she said something about it was disappointing. Yeah, I can only imagine. Almost as disappointing as being married to Bill Clinton. But anyways, I'm making myself a sandwich to drink with my coffee because I am starving. Those guys with that phone call to go and get the bike interrupted my whole day really, but it's my job, I guess. So I didn't get to stop for lunch and come and had a White eater. I'm drinking coffee since 7 o'clock this morning. And it is now, I don't know, 6 o'clock at night, I guess. I know you guys that see me eat all the time don't believe that, but that's why I eat all the time. I know you gotta eat when you can. I've got some oil heating up here for fries. I think we'll have some fries and chili. And I still haven't got that stinking electricity figured out. Okay, why is this not? Well, that's why it's not. It's brand new. Haven't opened it up yet. I'm going to try a couple little things tonight. And let's see how it works. I'll show you guys. When I used to stay in the bush all the time, I used to do baking. I used to bake like roast beaver. I mean, all I had is a wood stove. But I'll show you my little baking deal if I can get it rigged up. So, alrighty. Yeehaw. Click sandwich and coffee. Life is good. It's one big buck mink, one giant beaver, and one scrawny little marten. Again. Oh, but the good news is I brought the list of questions for Q&A so I can do it out here. Save some more time. Too bad I can't get that beaver skin because I could show you what I used to do for light. My first couple of years in the bush, when I went in with a limited amount of Coleman fuel, and so I had to save that for skinning and other chores. Or just utility light was something else. I'll show you that at some point. But it might even be cool enough tonight to start the wood stove. It's 38 degrees outside, 47 in the cabin. Tried to find some tea bisque mix, but I don't have any in the town I live in, so I have to wait till I get to Dauphin. But I think I found some instant banana bread mix, just add water. So if that's what it is, I'll maybe. Oh, I didn't bring it. Do I have one? Not on baking. Oh, I don't think I do. You dumbass. No, I don't. So that'll have to wait till next trip. I need a baking, like a muffin pan, or not necessarily muffin, but even a round baking cake pan. So I'll have to wait till next trip. Anywho, I've got this Coleman lantern working a little better. It's at least shedding some light, enough that I can function. I don't know, might even have enough light to skin by if I'm not careful. I pulled a couple trail cameras out, so I'm going to see what's on them, and then get some chores done. Alrighty, I'll turn this thing back on after. And I was going to show you what I used to use for lighting in my old. So you see here, we got fat off the beaver I just skinned, and I'm rendering it down. You can see I'll keep rendering until I get that thing right full. That, by the way, is a click can. That's the bottom 7/8 of it. Here's the top. You see I've got a little notch cut in there. And you guys can probably figure out what's going to go on with that after. What we do, fill up this can with the beaver grease. Shove a piece of lamp wick down inside, down through the hole. Okay, lamp wick goes down there and soaks into gets into the oil. Then the oil soaks up the lamp wick, and we put this together like so. Okay, and now, like I said, next time I come in, I'll bring a piece of lamp wick and I'll show you. Now, you're not going to be blinded by this light that it produces, but it was enough just to move around in the cabin. Anyways, I'll show you that next time out. Hey guys, just want to show you something before I go to bed. Remember I mentioned when I caught the beaver, I wonder if that was that one big old smart old beaver? Well, last year there we had that, that beaver was playing games with me, kept springing my Connie bear. So I put a number 4 drown wire set in there, and I caught a big chunk of a toenail. So I just finished skinning this beaver, and I thought, holy crap, I went outside to check, and sure enough, look at this here toenail. I don't know if you can see it. Here, I'm going to put it down here so it's in the light some more. Let's see. There we go. Now you can see. See, half that toenail's gone. That's what it's supposed to look like. So this is that guy that was springing my traps last year, and it's probably going to be the only beaver I catch there, because he was, I'm pretty sure, the last one that was messing around in that pond. So anyways, done skinning for the night. It's just about 11 o'clock and almost time for bed. Alrighty, have a good night. Keep your boots dry. Hey guys, to show you, we got our second slash pile burning. That one there was so wet last time it wouldn't burn. So we've had a few days of nice weather. It's burning pretty good now. Ain't that a pretty sight? You can see why we don't burn things like this in the summertime. Every one of them ashes would float down, well, not everyone, but quite a few would float down, and on a calm night like right now it wouldn't be bad, but if there was any breeze blowing, it wouldn't take much of a breeze to blow one of them sparks into a fire. And say goodbye, cabin. Out at the moon, folks. Oh, by the way, I just watched the trail cam of from the set down there, and it's got a magpie in the trap. But I had 2 beaver carcasses right there under that piece of tin, and it was dug up and dragged out, and the birds had eaten all the meat. But it wasn't birds that had dragged it out, and I knew it was a fox. I mean, you could tell by the digging. And sure enough, I got the fox on the video camera over there trying to get the magpie out of the trap. It's pretty funny to watch him. So, anyways, have a good night. Guys. Shit. As soon as I turn the camera on, it stops. I know it sounded like a couple of flying squirrels having a party on my roof. That one sounded bigger than, well, sounded bigger than squirrels, but, or one of them anyways. Maybe it was a marten chasing a squirrel. I'm not sure how they'd get up there though. Well, I guess there's a tree over there they could jump to. But yeah, they're gone now. Must just sound louder because of the tin roof. Anyways, I was hoping I'd get it on the camera with them running like that. I'll go back to sleep. Have a good night. Hey guys, too, if you got a cabin out in the bush or even a workshop or something, I know I meant to show before. This is the boot dryer that I always had in my cabin. I know you can't see it very well. You see my boots are up behind the stove. Heat goes up there, dries them really well. All it is 2 6-inch nails, nailed about 2.5 inches apart. And the heel of your boot just slides right in there like so. And just holds it. So I always had that out in my cabin for keeping my boots dry. You gotta really dislike putting on wet boots in the morning. Alrighty, just thought I'd pass that on. Morning guys, just having a breakfast here. Check this out. Here. You got everything you need to get through a day. You got your, I know it looks like somebody threw up on my plate, but it's actually pretty good. So, our first order of business this morning is we got to head back down the trail towards the deer hunting area and put up a deer stand about 2 miles back. I didn't have time last night on my way. It was getting dark too fast. So. Anyways, yeah, after I turned the camera on last night, then whatever little critters that were running up on the roof, I guess they disappeared. It must have been a, I don't know, looking this morning, I guess if a squirrel chased a marten up this tree right here, and did I just say that right? No, the marten chased a squirrel up a tree. They could have jumped across onto the roof, but I don't know, it was weird. I wouldn't, I thought they were all far enough away for that to happen, but oh well. Not like they can get in through the roof anywhere unless they come down the stovepipe, which I doubt they'll do. Man, that was awesome. Just a slight variation on my normal bush breakfast. Normally, instead of having leftover chili from last night, I have cream corn with this, but I don't have any cream corn, so I'm out of luck. Piece of beaver fur, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what you're thinking, that's not what I meant. Anywho, another beauty night in the bush. Beautiful morning. The sun's going to peek over the horizon any second. And we'll be on our way. Another day in paradise. Hey guys, we're back at the cabin. I got the tree stand up. Cut out some shooting areas. Got a couple more marten traps put in. We're going to head out back to the road now and set traps along the way. Check all the beaver traps I didn't check on the way in yesterday. But first off, gotta have coffee, you know that. And second off, it is November the 11th, which is Remembrance Day up here in Canada. I'm not sure if your Veterans Day is the same day down in the States. But even if it isn't, just want to say a big hello to all the vets out there and thank you very much for your service and all that. And have a good Remembrance Day. Alrighty. But I'm going to run down here as soon as I'm done my coffee and put in a running pole, a running log set for the mink, and then we'll head out. Alrighty. See you on the trail here. You guys, we're over at that pond where I caught that big beaver the other day, and it's the one where I was pretty sure last year there was just one beaver left. And now I haven't had the trap sprung in 2 checks, and they haven't fixed the dam down below there. So I'll leave it for one more check and then pull them both out. Because I mean, there's the house there, but there's no feed bed that I can see anywhere. So like I said, probably just one big beaver. You can see the other trap not sprung either. But I'm going to pull this camera out and see if it caught that first big beaver getting into the trap. So, ready? I'll head down the trail. Okay, we're over at the 2 beaver traps I set. I'm going to put this one in the perfect spot. Then one over there. They're both sprung, of course. And there's a beaver in this one, big beaver. That'll probably be 2 big beavers because I got to do tightrope walking across logs to get there. Let's see, anyways. Nice extra large size. So we'll get this thing reset and go get the one off that dam there. Nothing in the mink set, nothing in the marten set. I got a funny feeling I'm not going to get a ton of marten and mink going to bait until we get some snow, because like I said earlier, there's a crap load of mice running around out here. We'll go see what's in that one in a sec. And here we have this second beaver trap. A Muji rat. Nice. Alrighty. Yeah, we got freeze up gonna come here pretty quick. There are these beaver traps that I set last time out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, well, I'll reset them, but I mean, it's almost the end of the day and the ice never melted off the pond. So 1/4 inch thick, so we'll see. But we got definitely something in it, and I'm gonna guess it's a beaver. Imagine that. Okay, so our next trap's right at the end of that swale over there. I guess I'll come in here and slam these guys once it freezes up solid. You see right over there, the water's only like about 1.5 feet deep, and then it goes about 4 feet wide, a channel about 5 feet deep. I'll just block that right off with snares and get them. Anywho, let's go check this out. Hey guys, end of the day. Just got them 2 beavers on the way out. Had 2 marten traps sprung, which is unusual. Those are both LDLs. So anyways, we'll catch you on the next trip. Keep your boots dry, hey?